Hey there, welcome back to the channel. What happens when you stop explaining yourself? When you stop running after people, stop begging to be understood, stop fighting to prove your worth, and instead you go silent. That silence is not emptiness, it is a weapon. It is clarity. It is a storm they never expected. And here's the truth. Silence has a way of unmasking people. It exposes what they were hiding, what they truly wanted, and who they really are. Because when you no longer feed their ego with constant replies, when you no longer dance to their tune, the mask they wore begins to crack. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." Your silence forces their thoughts to rise to the surface, and those thoughts reveal what they've been hiding all along. Were they genuine, or were they using you? Were they there for love and respect, or for control and convenience? Silence is the ultimate test, and it never lies. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why your silence has the power to expose people's true intentions. I'll share Stoic wisdom to strengthen your mindset, self-empowerment steps you can use starting today, and powerful strategies that reclaim your worth. By the end, you'll see silence not as weakness, but as mastery, the ultimate sign that you've taken back control of your life. But before we dive in, I want you to drop this affirmation in the comments right now. My silence reveals the truth. Because from this moment on, silence is no longer just something you fall into, it's something you use. Number 1. Silence forces their hand. Epictetus once said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." Silence feels strange at first, because we've been trained to always explain, always defend, always justify ourselves. But when you go quiet, when you stop explaining, something powerful happens. People are forced to act without your guidance, and in that gap, their real motives are exposed. If they were only there for attention, you'll see it. They'll push harder, they'll guilt-trip you, they'll try to provoke you. If they truly valued you, they won't need constant words to know your worth. Silence separates the shallow from the deep, the fake from the genuine. They can't pretend forever, and your silence speeds up that reveal. The next time someone tries to bait you into explaining yourself, resist. Don't take the bait. Give it a day, give it a week, stay silent, and watch. Their behavior without your input is the truth. Number 2. Silence removes their control. Seneca once wrote, "He who has great power should use it lightly." Silence is exactly that, light but unshakable power. The moment you stop replying, the moment you stop giving them emotional reactions, you take away the one weapon they relied on most: control. People who thrive on manipulation, who feed off your energy, who keep you trapped in cycles of arguments and explanations, they rely on your voice. Every reply you give, every defense you make, every long text you send is fuel for them. But silence starves them. It strips away the game they've been playing, because now they have nothing to work with. They expected tears, shouting, endless explanations. Instead, they get quiet. They get nothing, and in that nothing, panic grows. They no longer control the tempo, the outcome, or the story. You do. Whenever you feel pulled to just respond one last time, stop and ask yourself, am I giving them control, or am I keeping mine? Every message you don't send, every word you withhold, is you reclaiming your throne. I want you to drop this affirmation in the comments right now. My silence takes back control. Number 3. Silence reveals true intentions. Marcus Aurelius said, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. When you stay silent, you stop feeding the narrative they want to create. You step out of their story, and suddenly, the truth begins to show itself. People hide their intentions behind charm, promises, or manipulation. They test boundaries, they provoke, they play games, but when your voice disappears, their true colors surface. You'll see who was loyal, who was selfish, who was genuine, and who only acted in their own interest. Silence acts as a mirror, reflecting exactly what they were hoping you wouldn't notice. They can pretend while you respond. They can craft illusions while you explain. But when you stop explaining, the facade cracks. Every hesitation, every overreaction, every attempt to pull you back exposes the agenda they were hiding. Silence unmasks them, and you gain clarity, a clarity that no explanation could ever give. Use your silence strategically. When you feel the urge to clarify or justify, resist. Observe how they behave without your input. Let their actions, and not their words, tell the story. Number 4. Silence builds unbreakable power. Epictetus taught us, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Your silence is mastery in action. It is a demonstration that your peace, your energy, and your self-worth cannot be dictated by anyone else. The moment you stop reacting, stop justifying, stop chasing, they realize they no longer hold your leash. Power is not loud. Power is not in proving yourself. True power is controlled, deliberate, and untouchable. Silence communicates authority more than any words ever could. It tells them, without saying a single syllable, that you are no longer a player in their games, that you are your own fortress, that their attempts to manipulate, guilt, or provoke you fall flat. The more they push, the quieter you become. The more they hope for a response, the more they feel the weight of your self-possession. Every second of your silence compounds your strength. Every moment you resist the urge to engage, you prove that you are sovereign over your own mind. Practice the pause. When their words or actions try to pull you in, breathe, step back, and hold your silence. Let it become your default response until your control is unshakable. I want you to drop this affirmation in the comments right now. My silence is my power, and it cannot be broken. Number 5. Silence exposes true character. Seneca once said, "A man's worth is measured by the way he treats those who can do nothing for him." When you stay silent, you reveal the true intentions of those around you. People are comfortable when they know they can provoke a reaction, manipulate a response, or control the narrative. The moment you withhold that, everything changes. Their patience thins, their excuses vanish, their real colors emerge. Silence acts like a mirror. It reflects their motives, their respect, and their loyalty. Some will crumble under the quiet because they relied on your reactions to hide their shortcomings. Others will reveal disregard, entitlement, or disrespect they thought you would overlook. Your stillness unmasks every hidden agenda. This is not just about them, it is about you reclaiming your sovereignty. By refusing to react, you dictate the pace, you decide the rules, you force them to confront reality, that you are no longer a pawn in their game. Every moment you remain silent strengthens your position. Every second you resist engaging increases the clarity of who deserves space in your life and who doesn't. Whenever someone tries to test you, step back. Observe without comment. Let their behavior do the talking. Make no assumptions, give no excuses, and demand no attention. Your silence is the ultimate litmus test. Number 6. Silence builds unshakable boundaries. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this: and you will find strength. Silence is the strongest boundary you can create. When you refuse to respond, you are telling the world and yourself that your peace is non-negotiable. You are no longer available to be manipulated, provoked, or undervalued. Every unanswered message, every ignored attempt to draw you out, is a declaration. Your energy is yours, your time is sacred, and your worth cannot be bargained. People test boundaries, but silence enforces them without aggression. It's not about punishment, it's about self-respect. By staying silent, you protect your mind, your emotions, and your life from unnecessary chaos. This is also a lesson in self-mastery. When you resist reacting, you reclaim control over your impulses. The urge to justify, to defend, to explain, or to engage diminishes because you have chosen higher power, your calm, your clarity, your authority. Those who try to breach your silence will see your boundaries and understand, whether they admit it or not, that you are untouchable. Identify situations where people trigger you or try to manipulate you. Practice stepping back and withholding response. Observe, breathe. Let silence be your shield and your sword. Reinforce your limits internally so that no external force can sway you. I want you to drop this affirmation in the comments right now. My silence protects me. My boundaries are unbreakable. Number 7. Silence exposes true allies and foes. Seneca once said, "Associate with those who will make a better man of you. Welcome those who will help you grow." Silence is a filter. When you stop reacting, when you withdraw from the noise, people's true colors emerge. Those who genuinely care, who value you, will respect your space, reach out thoughtfully, or act with sincerity. Those with hidden agendas, who seek to manipulate or control, will reveal themselves by growing impatient, desperate, or frustrated. Your silence unmasks intentions because it removes the scripts people rely on. They can no longer manipulate your reactions or emotions. Without your response, they are forced to confront themselves. Their true priorities, desires, and respect, or lack thereof, become visible. This is not vengeance, this is clarity. Your quiet is a spotlight, illuminating the truth of who belongs in your life and who does not. Observe. Take note of who respects your absence and who struggles against it. Let your silence serve as a litmus test for the people around you. Use this knowledge to strengthen your circle and distance yourself from toxic influences. Remember, power lies not in reacting, but in discerning. Number 8. Silence transforms you into the untouchable. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Silence is not just a weapon against others, it is a forge that strengthens you. By withholding your reactions, by refusing to be controlled by their words, their games, or their expectations, you reclaim your power. You are no longer a participant in their chaos. You become the calm eye of the storm, untouchable, unwavering, and fully sovereign over your emotions. This is the ultimate form of mastery. While they scramble, question, and flounder, you are building resilience, self-respect, and confidence. Silence allows you to act intentionally. Choose your battles and protect your energy. Every day you maintain this discipline, you grow stronger, clearer, and more magnetic. They may want answers, they may want your attention, but you are beyond their reach. Your quiet is proof that your worth is intrinsic, not dictated by anyone else's recognition. Commit to moments of intentional silence. When provoked, when tempted to explain, when pushed to respond, pause. Focus on yourself, your goals, your growth. Let your absence of reaction speak louder than any words ever could. Make your presence, when you choose to show it, priceless. Now that you've seen the unstoppable force that silence can create, it's time to take it seriously. Every moment you resist the urge to react, every time you choose yourself over proving something to them, you are reclaiming your life, your peace, and your power. They may try to manipulate, provoke, or guilt you, but none of it works if your foundation is unshakable. Remember the words of Epictetus: "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Your silence is not absence. It is mastery. It is strength. It is the declaration that your worth cannot be bargained, that your peace cannot be stolen, and that your life will no longer revolve around those who underestimated you. This is your moment to rise above. Walk with dignity. Speak only when it serves your purpose. Protect your energy. Build your inner fortress. Let the quiet you carry echo louder than any words ever could. Your silence unmasks others, but more importantly, it unveils the unstoppable, unbreakable version of yourself. Take action now. Commit to your growth. Commit to your power. Let every choice, every pause, every silent second be a testament to your strength. Drop your affirmation in the comments to seal it. My silence is my power. My peace is my fortress, and my life is mine to command. Subscribe and join a community of warriors who have learned the ultimate truth. Sometimes the loudest, most devastating message you can send is the one you don't say at all. Silence wins. You win.